Hello everybody, this is Susan and it is Wednesday, May the 5th, which must mean it's Cinco de Mayo. But it's 1:15 in the morning, so I'm almost recording on Tuesday. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I've been up to the past couple of weeks. We've got the Eye of Sauron. We've got the TARDIS. This one is one that I really like. It's a filler block. The box is filler block. And Miss Jennifer O, I hope you recognize those fabrics because they both came from you. So I got to touch a bit of you in this too. So, a whole lot of you really. Then we have our Sherlock pipe. And my Hedwig. And let me see. This one is one that was, I started the Star Trek quilt along with Vanda, and I didn't even get through the original series row, but I got this done. And since Tim is a huge Star Trek fan, and especially the original series, this is going in the quilt. And this one too is going into the quilt to pay homage to a very special lady. And I think I'm going to put So Hooked on that block, and Year of Doom 2021 on the bottom one. So that's what I've been up to lately. I've got a few other blocks that aren't finished, but they've been started. You can see back here I've got the, that one, and I've gotten it started, but I don't have it all together yet. And be right back. This one is for Tim, and he's a ham radio operator, and his call letters are K4JTP. So I've got that for him. And what I've decided to do with this quilt, this one is for me and Tim. It's our favorite things, our hobbies, our favorite authors, things we like to do together, and that kind of thing. There will be a block representing Garrick, and one representing each of our sons, and one representing Vanessa. I have got a bunch of embroidered book titles and the authors to go into a special block for one of my favorite authors, probably my favorite author. I chomp at the bit every time she's about to come out with a new book, and that's a woman that I went to high school with. And I love her books. So I'll have one place on the shelf for just all of her book titles. And that's what I've been up to lately. And, I was having trouble with my Brother PE 770. So this is my new Brother SE 1900, I think it is. Yes, SE 1900. And it is a sewing machine and embroidery machine, so you can do either one with it. My embroidery machine over there, my brother, is PE 770, is probably going to go in the shop in the next month or so, and I'll have it as my backup. But so that's what I've been up to, and I guess that's it for now. Tomorrow, or actually later today, Tim and I will be going and watching Garrick for a while, so Pat and Vanessa can go to an appointment. And it's been a roller coaster 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, or however many. I think it's about 3.5 weeks now. Anyway, Vanessa's mother, who lives with them and helps them take care of Garrick and whatever, and they help take care of her. But she got really, really sick a few weeks ago, and they had to have a ambulance come and get her and take her to the hospital, and they didn't expect her to live through the night. When the doctors that were examining her said they would be surprised if she made it through the night. Well, she did, but she was in a coma or she was hooked up to, oh man, the breathing machine, the feeding tubes, the dialysis, and everything. For about 2 weeks, she was I think in an induced coma. And the doctors told Vanessa that she might want to start making plans, because they didn't expect her to pull out of the coma. She did. And it was funny because, not funny, haha, but Vanessa was just frantic. And I was too, to tell you the truth. Mary Ann's like my sister. So we were going over and taking care of Garrick so that Pat and Vanessa could go visit her mother every day. And we'd go over there 2 or 3 days a week, and then they had friends that took care of him other times. But Tim told me, he says, don't count her out. She's tough. Well, Tim was right. She's tough. And she finally came out of the coma. They got her off the feeding tube. They got her off the ventilator. She's still having to do dialysis 3 times a week, and may have to for a while. They are saying that, in the next year or so, her kidney function may get better. They don't know. But meanwhile, she's on dialysis 3 days a week. And for a while, she could barely talk. And now she's talking and doing very well with it. She has a hard time eating, but she's getting better at that too. She said she'll do better if she had something worth eating. But the hospital food's not great. They finally put her into a rehab facility, and she's learning to walk again, and is doing pretty well with that. But she'll be on a walker for a while. And I mean, she's just amazing. She's an amazing woman. And meanwhile, it's been kind of a roller coaster for everybody, and especially Vanessa. So tomorrow, Tim and I are going to go over and sit with Garrett for a while I don't know if they're going to the rehab place. The first 2.5 weeks that she was over there, she was in quarantine because she had not had her COVID vaccination. So they quarantined her for a couple of weeks, and she's out of quarantine now, so they can see her every day. So I think they're going to go see her. Plus, they have an appointment that afternoon. So Tim and I are going to get to spend some time with the little guy. And I guess I'd better go get rested up so that I can get up in the morning and won't be worn out by the time we get there. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I've been rambling way too much. But you guys take care. Have a good week. Be crafty, be happy, and stay safe and sound. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.